Hi, welcome again to Phoenix hashtag rising from the ashes. I guess it should be said that way because I do put that hashtag in there. So, you can say either way. Hashtag rising from the ashes or rising from the ashes. Welcome to this week's video. It's a little bit of it deals with just like one day, basically, and it's me taking my family to a little Halloween event, and well, spoilers. Just watch it. I'll talk to you at the end. Okay, well, they got a lot of cars down here today. A party or something.
Is that relevant?
No, I just comment on things like that. Okay, so here we are, and today oh my God, I don't have my glasses.
Oh, turn around and then we'll do a take two.
Okay, so I got my glasses, so we're on the road again. And today we are going to a museum that is going to have a special thing for kids for trick-or-treating. And we've never been to this museum before, so that'll be a good thing too. And I was really excited about this morning, but as what always happens to me, the more I anticipate something, the more anxious I am about it, which is like super frustrating. So I've been anxious about doing this all day, even though I was happy this morning about it. And, now we're doing it, and I'm like, oh, we waited too long, because now I'm all messed up. So, anyway, I've been shying away from the camera for the last few days, and I really got to get better about doing that. But here we are, going to the museum to trick-or-treat. Bye! Hi! Well, today was like a disaster. Today we went to the museum for Thanksgiving. Oh my God. For Halloween, trick-or-treating at the Discovery Museum. And it was awful. So I am gonna talk about it because it's really bothering me. And I don't know what else to do. Somehow talking to this camera actually helps. I don't know why, but it does. No one's watching it, but that's okay. It helps me. So I guess that's what this is all about.
If nobody watches it.
What? Stop talking. He's talking. How rude. Anyway. So here's what happened. Our daughter, it is 4, and she is like all 4-year-olds, very rambunctious, and she got into a few little mishaps today at the museum. Really, when you think about it, they were all pretty normal things for a kid to do. Kids do things like that. But we just didn't handle it as well as we could have. The whole experience. All 3 of us. It was bad. First of all, I was useless. Because when it comes to disciplining her, or even scolding her, telling her no, I have issues with that. I'm not that good at it. My partner, I feel, sometimes comes on a little strong, but he comes on more strong because he doesn't have a whole lot of support from me sometimes. And this is due to the fact that I freeze up. I absolutely freeze up. The situation that we were in today was very crowded, full of kids, full of people, lots of little kids. Not that I have anything against kids. I have a kid. But can I be honest? I, as a child, hated children. Like, my own kind. I couldn't stand them. Because I get nervous about too much, like, I don't know, activity, loudness, whatever. I've always been weird about stuff like that. And children make a lot of that, and they make me nervous. So they always have. And that never stopped me from wanting to be a mom, but I never thought I'd be able to be a mom to more than one child. Although after having the child that I have, like, I would move heaven and earth to have another one because it's wonderful. But even though I don't dislike children and I think they're all freaking miracles, when there's like hundreds of those little miracles in one place and it's craziness, I can't handle it. I can't handle it. And I'm useless to try and guide her or do anything with her because I'm like in my head. Like I'm just, overstimulated, maybe you should say. I don't know. So we're in this situation that is like super stimulating, and there's super amounts of people and commotion and noise and and I just I couldn't help my partner as I should have when our child was getting into mischief, and that was my bad. And this is something that I've really noticed about myself, like mainly like, I don't know, less than 2 years. That I have this tendency to zone out or freeze. And it happens, I haven't quite narrowed it down yet, but I have figured out that it sometimes happens in stressful situations, noisy situations, like situations that aren't bad. Like today's situation wasn't bad. There was never any part of it except when our kid went into a little tunnel and we couldn't find her, and we thought she was lost for like 10 seconds and we freaked out. But other than that part, there was no real like bad things happen. Had a little bit of trouble finding a parking space, I don't like dealing with trying to find places in downtown areas, that sort of thing, because everything frightens me. But anyway, we did all that and it was fine. And we got in there and it was fine. And other than getting away from us and disappearing for a few seconds, she basically just did little naughty things that we can't just let slide, because then she'll just turn into like an entitled kid and it just won't be good. Like she went up to this one kid and tried to take his thing right out of his treat, toy, or I don't know what it was, out of his hand, like just full on take it from him. Like, what are you doing, kid? So that we can't let her get away with that. But I'm useless in this situation in particular because I'm so stressed out about being there that I just can't even deal with it. And that freaks me the hell out because like it tells me that I can't take my kid to things like this. I can't. This is the second time that it's happened like this. The first time was her father wasn't with us. We were there with my mom, but it was the same kind of situation, like lots of little kids and lots of adults and lots of people in one place, and like I just became overwhelmed, and I didn't handle that day very well either. So it's starting to tell me that I can't take my kid into situations like this. And that breaks my heart because I want to take her and show her, like, let her experience things. And if I can't handle that, then I can't do that with her. And then, she loses out, I lose out, everybody loses out. It's just, it's bad. But I have such a hard time in public situations. And, excuse me, I drink water. Oh shoot, I can't get it without getting up, and that would just not work. Did you get it? Okay, so as I was saying, if this means that I can't bring my kid to public places that are full of other kids, that puts me at a very big disadvantage and puts her at a disadvantage, and I don't want to do that. So, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I guess I'm just venting, pretty much. I'm just venting. But I gotta do better. So that's why I'm doing this talking here and trying to get it, like, cleared out of my brain a little bit. I mean, of course, I've talked about this endlessly with the person behind the camera there, but, it's nice to be able to just kind of let my thoughts go on long instead of a back and forth conversation, because this way I'm just talking and I'm not, like, being interrupted or anything like that. So our conversations don't usually go that way, and it's nice to be able to just talk. So that's what I'm doing it for. Hi. So, I really didn't think I was gonna, like, spend this much time being negative on this thing, this channel, whatever. I just feel really, really negative right now. So this isn't gonna be pretty, but I'll try not to cry, I guess. I don't know. I've been crying enough. It's all I ever do. Anyway, I'm having a really hard time right now because I feel just, like, so worthless and so just complete failure, like, at everything. And I'm having a really hard time dealing with it. And I'm getting these feelings like I just want to, like, end it all. And besides twice since we moved here, my daughter's been born since we moved here, I've had this feeling, but it was very fleeting. Okay? And this time, it's not fleeting. It's sticking around. And it's not turning into a plan, but it's definitely turning into something that's annoying and alarming and upsetting. And I can't shake it. And, like, I'm upset all day long, and I can't interact with my kid, and I can't get anything done, and I can't, like, hold a normal conversation because I'm so on edge and upset and depressed, and I don't know, it's awful. And I don't know how to deal with it. So I'm talking to the camera because I don't know what else to do. But I haven't felt like this, like how I've been feeling in the past few days. I haven't felt like this in more than a decade. Okay? I spent my teen years, mid to late teen years, like this all the time. A lot of my 20s were spent like this. In my 30s, I had more stable medication, so I wasn't like this. And now this is happening again. And the only thing I can think of is that there's been a medication change. I'm on different medication. I'm on a very low dose of that medication, so that might have something to do with it. My partner keeps telling me I have to put in my effort too, and I agree with that statement, but this is such a pervasive, like, drowning feeling that I can't get out from under it. No matter how many times I tell myself everything's okay, no matter how many checklists I go through wondering if everything is fine and coming up that it is, but still upset. Like, I've tried so many things and everything just doesn't work. And I'm going to see the psychiatrist in a couple of days, so hopefully that will, maybe she can shed some insight on that. I don't know. But I guess I just have to hold on until then and see. But, I might go to see her and she might not be able to help. Or, I mean, like, what? Is this the new normal? I can't have this be the new normal. I can't do that. This is not working for me. But at the same time, I don't want to lose all the focus and clarity that this new medication has brought me. One moment. I don't want to lose that because it's been very good. So there's been lots of good things and lots of bad things. I've been doing this for 6 weeks now. This is how long I've been on this new medication and how long I've been making these videos and how long I've been talking and reflecting on this. And it's just, at this point right now, it's just a mess. It's just an absolute mess. It's just a whirlwind fail on my part. At least that's how I feel. Nobody else thinks that, I guess, but that's how I feel about it. And I don't know, what's going to make it better. I agree that I have to, keep telling myself that things are okay and to keep pushing forward. And, I do. But, and the thing that happened yesterday at the museum with all that was a disaster. That was a traumatizing disaster for all three of us. And I can't get that out of my head either. I'm so upset about that. And I don't know if this means that I'm going to have to not do things like this with my daughter anymore in these crowded situations because I can't handle it, or what. And of course that makes me feel like crap all over again, and it just compounds on itself. And I just crumble under it. So I guess I'm going to end it there. That's all I have to say. Hi. So what'd you think of that, huh? That event was a lot really sad for me, and I'm still very upset about it. But that's, what I'm here to put out, so that's what we're putting out. I want to give a shout out to my friend who has started her own YouTube channel talking about her struggles with mental challenges. And they're a little bit different from mine, but she got inspired to do this from me doing this. And I can't tell you how exciting that is. Like, I'm so happy. And she's going to be so upset at me. Okay, I can't remember her channel name. I know, I'm terrible. And I can't remember her, what she titled her her vlog. Okay.
Pedals on the water.
Pedals on the water. He's like shaking his head because I'm such a... I honestly am like so stressed out right now because we're going on a little vacation type thing tomorrow. And that always puts me on edge because like I'm excited about it, but like anxious about it at the same time. And like I'm like at war with myself and like usual. And it's kind of annoying. So my brain's a little scattered right now. I don't even have like proper clothes. I have no clothes to wear. Okay, that's an exaggeration. I have no bras to wear. That is not an exaggeration. I am wearing a nursing bra, a tank top thing. You know why? Because I haven't washed my dang clothes. This is the only thing I kept from when I had my daughter because it's supportive and in a way, and I know. I don't know what I talk about these things. Yeah, I know. Shrugging his shoulders, but this hasn't been much of an introduction, and don't make dirty faces, and an ending. I'm not reading this at all. I didn't because I need to get this video out by tomorrow before we leave, and that's just the way it has to be. So I wanted to make sure I had my friend's channel down right and vlog down right, and I don't because I wanted to make sure I had the ability to do links in the YouTube description. I don't know how to do that. I have to, study up on it or something. But I just haven't had a chance to do it. I have to like fit this in doing these videos into my life, and I'm only willing to spend so much time working on it because I have like a lot of other responsibilities that I need to sit around and feel bad about not doing. So I haven't researched how to make links in the YouTube. It's probably something really simple, like stupidly simple, but I haven't looked into it. Okay, so I'm so unprepared. Okay, seriously, like what a frickin' I can't even ass. That works. Ass. I'll go with that. Okay. Please comment and like and subscribe. That would make me so happy. And click on me next time. Next time it'll be, something else. Okay. I guess I'm done. Bye.